Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 4 of our slow and immersive playthrough of Victoria 3, version 1.5.5 open beta as Chile. We have made it, we're 10 years in now in January 3rd of 1846, and we're going for sort of an economic dominance, which I think sounds a bit too grand, but economic development game. And that's what we've been focusing on, just developing our domestic economy / industry. And we have so far tripled our GDP, and our GDP per capita almost tripled. We have increased our literacy, almost doubled our literacy, I think from 13% to 23%. Our standard of living went up from 8 to 10 now. Population-wise, we've gained about 50,000. We're now running at a 1% pop growth rate. 20,000 radicals, 90,000 loyalists, so it seems like population is behind us. So gold reserves stand at 378,000, so full. We're running a tiny budget deficit. Our economy is really based on, a bit of taxes, but mostly on minting from the gold mines in Santiago, which we're minting a lot from. Otherwise, we've lowered our taxation level to the lowest level, just to since we don't need that money in our budget, and just to keep everyone happy. Right, so we get plus 10 legitimacy from this, and minus 20% radicals from standard of living decreases. So doing well. In terms of politics, we have passed charity hospitals, religious schools, dedicated police force. We're now working on national supremacy as well. The government seems to be happy. We brought in Catholic Church and landowners at the start, but we have recently exchanged landowners for industrialists, and we've been bolstering industrialists and Catholic Church kind of interchangeably. We do need our kind of increase the legitimacy of our government somehow. I think the way to do that is to throw out. No, we can't throw out armed forces because our leader, Jose Prieto, is in there. Well, let's perhaps bolster the armed forces for a little bit. We need them. We need them in our government, so let's bolster them. Hopefully that will bolster our legitimacy. But we do want to keep the industrialists in the strongest position, and we want the bonuses from Catholic Church, so yeah. We've passed everything we can. We have now institutions. Could actually even go ahead and pass law enforcement. Not sure. Actually, let's save our bureaucracy for now. I don't think it's necessary, so we'll leave that. And yeah, we've built up gold mines, guys, iron mines, wheat farms. Built a university, was donated to us by the industrialist interest group. We've just finished textile mills, so hopefully lower the price of clothes for our lower and middle strata. We've been struggling a little bit. And yeah, we've built up logging camps, coal mines, so forth. And then research-wise, we've been focusing on production research, and we went with atmospheric engines, got the lathe, mechanical tools, and we are working on railways. 21 months left for railways. And we've also expanded our construction sector twice using iron framed buildings, so we now have 20 construction capacity as opposed to base of 10. So let's go ahead and unpause, keep rolling. Let the good times roll. And in preparation for discovery of railways, let us patronize romanticism removed from the journal. That was. Let's get the livestock ranches up in Santiago for extra fabric for our textile mills and for our construction sector, etc. Get tobacco industry up. Our lower strata seem to be pretty keen on tobacco now, being the second largest line of their expenses. Wheat, still 27, 25%. So we'll get that done, but then we need to get ready for railways. And for that we need steel. So we will build that steel mine as the last thing, but let's... In fact, I would even drop the tooling workshop for now. Let's just get these out of the way. That will take us nicely into the railway discovery age. Look at our trade. We're importing dyes, importing a bit of fertilizer for our wheat farms, importing some clothes, keep them cheap in our market, some paper for our university, some furniture as well. Let's have a look how we're doing on infrastructure. Pushing infrastructure here, pushing it a little bit here. That's fine. Let's, once the railways come in, we'll be fine. Yeah, everything is well. Yeah, a bit worried. Argentina has 26 battalions. Peru, Bolivia. 47 battalions. Wow. Good thing our relations are amicable, genial. Okay, we now have national supremacy. Cultures will be accepted based on heritage cultural trait with any primary cultures in their country. She has a cultural trait which is not a heritage cultural trait with any primary culture, South Andean in Chile. 150 authority, minus 15% radicals, and plus 15 loyalists from decreases or increases in standard of living. Change from cultural exclusion. Okay. As long as the Catholic Church continues to support us. What do we have here? We have 50,000 people. This is now 5% of our GDP. What about this thing? So 0. Okay, so we just finished. Sorry, what did we just build? We're building tobacco. What we're building? We built the ranches, didn't we? Livestock ranches, or yeah. Let's get bring this fabric price down. Get more fertilizers in our domestic production. Perfect. Everyone's, yeah, all of our buildings are very productive. Los Rios. Let's get this tobacco. Sugar plantations. I mean, nobody wants sugar. Okay, so let's just close it. Vineyards doing alright. Tobacco. Livestock ranches doing okay. Fishing wharves. 4.2. That's more tools in Chilean Aracunia. Okay. Not sure if that's the best decision, but fine. Let's get tobacco plantations and steel mills. So look, we're at, okay, rank 28. We used to be rank 22 actually. We've fallen behind a little bit. Current prestige 48 and we need 120 to be a major power. It's fine though. These cultures, how do we get these Patagonians? They have a cultural turmoil. 30%. 60,000 people. How can we get you to be Catholic and just assimilate, guys? Patagonians. Shopkeepers and peasants. Indigenous American heritage and Indigenous South American. Patagonian culture is discriminated in Chile. Oh, guys, why don't you assimilate? Hmm? Sure. Chiago, meanwhile, is growing. These are our coal mines. Wheat farms. Mining industry all the way up north. Gold and iron. Antofagasta. Southern Andes. Okay. Let's have a look at our population maybe again. Still 5.7 income. Average 8.8. Need to get the lowest stratas somehow up and out of poverty. I want them to be at least 10. I mean, impoverished. 10 or above. How do we do that? I mean, come on, we've lowered the price of everything now. Let's have a look. They pay an average of plus 18% compared to base price for their top needs. Their largest expenses are grain, tobacco, and clothes. Grain. Need more, even more grain. Jesus. Where's grain? Wheat farms. More fertilizer. Citrus orchards. Harvesting tools. Even more grain we need. For that we need proper fertilizers. That will double our production again. That will come. Fertilizers. Improved fertilizer. Check that out again. Wheat farms. Fertilizers. Chile has invented improved fertilizer. Yeah, so we need... After all this, we need improved fertilizer. Unlocks improved fertilizers for fertilizer plants. 13 years to research. Wow, these are getting pretty expensive. Nitroglycerin, 3 years to research. Unlocks nitroglycerin for coal, iron, lead, sulfur, gold mines. And dynamite, it's another 13 years. Okay. I mean, in the military, I don't think we need anything. General staff. Society. 10% minting. Oh, this would be nice to research. Banking. Postal. Central archives. Don't need that. Egalitarianism. Social security. That unlocks proportional taxation in taxation. Unlocks universal suffrage. Distribution of power. Unlocks radical party. Labor movement, human rights, anarchism. Pharmaceuticals. +1 max health system institution investment. That's a good one. 29 +1 max colonial affairs investment. That is good. This would take 6 years though, and another 6 years. 12 years. Interesting. This I would like to get for less mortality and higher population growth. I feel like that will be the next best. Fertilizer. Either we get improved fertilizer, one of these 3 techs, Or we get +1 to max health. And then we get +1 to colonial affairs. I think that's where we go with next. Once we do railways in 10 months. And then we do water tube boiler. Condense if we have all of our mining industry. That would be a big boom. That's only going to take 24 months. So we do these, and then we switch to society research. Okay. Tobacco farm is done. It's good stuff. Tobacco is now cheap. So you should be happy, like... Nothing is particularly expensive. Furniture is still a little bit expensive. Everyone wants furniture. Right? Decrease grain. Jesus Christ. Man. There's more wheat. We're just gonna have to wait until fertilizers come along, guys. Right? That's really what's going to need to happen. Great Britain began embargoing Great King. Take on debt accepted. Great Britain has taken on Van Diemen's Land's national debt. As a result, they are now owed an obligation. Man, we could be taking on people's debts. We have a lot of money. Peru, Bolivia. 3.2 million GDP. With 3 million people. Fine. Per capita of 110. As opposed to us with 175. Look at the world ledger, maybe. What do we have? Britain. What do we have? Britain, number 1. Prestige 1000. Okay. Versus ours 48. Okay. 47 million. 47.5 million GDP. 1.67 per capita. So we're actually living better than the Brits. Standard of living 10.5. So we're doing well. Population 28 million. Okay, France number 2, 39 million. Russia number 3, 58 million population, 8.4. And living, not too bad. Austria, United States, Russia. Okay, then these are the great powers. Then we have the... Okay, so USA, Prussia, Austria, Russia, France, Great Britain. Yeah, not Italy, I guess. In Europe, yeah, Ottoman Empire is 7, Spain 8, Netherlands, Brazil. Brazil is actually a major power already. 7.7 million gross domestic product. 8.3 standard of living. 6.5 million population. Great King, Japanese shogunate, 32 million people. Wow, I never knew Japan had so many people at this time. More than... States almost more than Great Britain even. Egypt. Interesting. Sikh Empire. British East India. Okay, then we have the minor powers, right? Well, we're not even a minor power, are we? No, we're a minor power now. Sweden, Sardinia, to Sicilies, Mexico, Portugal. Okay, here we are, Chile. Even Norway's a bit above us. Okay, population-wise, I say for countries with a similar population, where are we at? 1 point. Ecuador. Quite a bit worse. No one's really higher in GDP than us with a similar population. Baden. Tunis, Moldavia. Okay. At least the average has gone up. working on. So we're gonna start producing steel. Almost done with railways. What, 5 months? How long do we need for our steel mills? 44 weeks. Oh, a year. Jesus. 20 construction sector. I mean, can we support more construction? We don't want to put more strain on us, but steel frame buildings, we need glass. How do you produce glass? Glass works. Goods production, glass, goods consumption, wood. Okay, just wood made into glass. Interesting. Okay, it's possible. We could make glass. Yes. What will that give us? That will 3 modifiers plus 20 construction. This gives plus 10 total, and it will give plus 20. Okay, we would plus 50%, another 50% increase in our construction capacity. Less iron, less wood, but more. We need an explosives industry, and we need steel then. Okay, we need an explosives industry as well. Okay, that's gonna come much later down the line. Coal mines. That's fine. Once we get condensing engine pump, which won't be that long, more tools and more coal. We have a lot of coal. Coal is cheap. Tools will also be fairly cheap. Tools we have a lot of. We have one almost constructed as well. And we can even, we can get even more tools by using steel. Yeah. In fact, that's probably the first thing we're going to do once we have our steel mills running, because this is the only source of demand for steel that we have right now. Right? Let's get motor industries. 800 construction. Jesus, 40 engines. Also need to construct that. And then we need railways in these two states. God. How much construction does that take? Let's see when it's built. Steel mills. Is in my process. That will increase more coal and iron. Coal, iron. We can get more steel. Okay. Wheat we need, so for agriculture we need basically fertilizers. This. Yeah, ultimately we get more tools. Textile mills, can we improve those? Okay, with dyes we can, sewing machines. Tools, fabric and dyes. More of everything, and we get more clothes. What we need is invented mechanized workshops. We can get, if we had 15 silk, we could produce luxury clothes as well. That's not the goal of our textile industries. We just need to produce a lot of simple clothes. Traditional looms, mechanized looms. Yeah, so the next one is automation. We release a bit of laborers by using more tools. Okay. It's very inexpensive. Okay. Farms, fishing wharves, logging camps, mines. Okay. Everything seems to be in order. Let's check on our politics. Oh god. Why can't we? Get okay, let's stop bolstering these guys. Doesn't seem to do anything. Let's get our industrialists on top. Government clout 64% altogether times 120. Government ideology penalty minus 39. Calvinist principle, distribution of power, army model, colonization, education system, health system, plus 20% from presidential republic. Okay, so it's basically... Okay, to increase legitimacy, we also need laws that align with these groups. Fine. Jose, you're 61 years old now. He's now a diplomat also. Popular commander. It's cruel. Disliked. I think it's time for you to go. Let's get industrialists up so that the next leader is hopefully an industrialist. Or is there a way we can... There we are. Railways. The first steam locomotive railways were built to transport passengers, only later being used for industrial purposes. The efficient and rapid method of travel quickly rendered the canal systems obsolete, sometimes just years after the canals had been completed at great expense. Okay, rail transportation for coal, iron mines. Okay. What is that? We'll see what that does. Public trams for urban center. Railway transport. Data mobilization option. Okay. Mobilization of railways. Steel railway carts. Okay. Fantastic. So let's go ahead and build railways in Los Rios. Even we're missing a bit of infrastructure there. Oh, no, actually. Missing a lot of infrastructure in Santiago. Oh, look. This is private investment. Nice. They're already building it. And we're building railways. Government dime in Los Rios. So let's just go to buildings, construction, tooling workshops. Now let's get motor industries up ASAP. What? Steel industry is up and running. Tooling workshops. Let's go to steel tools. Let's do it. Alright. Reduce some of the demand for iron. It's cheap anyway, so that's good. But it will get more demand from steel mills. Okay, we're again in surplus. That's great. We do our gold mines. We can do rail transport. So total modifiers plus 50 generated pollution. Transportation plus 25. Labor is minus 5,000 total. Okay, so we can release a bit of labor into the labor market. Okay, let's build that up. Let's build that up. Gold discovered in Arcania. Gold has been discovered in Arcania. The state region can now support additional gold fields. Yes, please. More gold is always good. Let's keep rolling. Motor industries being built in Santiago. How long is that going to take? Jesus. 71 weeks. It takes us over a year, guys, to build these buildings. But at the same time, we don't need a lot of them at this point. We kind of need like one building a year. We don't want to overload our industry with the construction industry. It's kind of slow and steady change. Railway in Los Rios. Okay. Private construction. Okay. Railway. And more iron mines they decided to build. Fine. Not that our iron is that expensive, but I guess, yeah, it's fine. Coal we would need more of soon, guys. Coal would be nice. But not necessary just yet. Let's get rid of this. Seems like everything is fine, guys. Let's speed up to 5. For the time being. Alright. Let's have a look at this screen. What does this tell us? Loyalists and radicals. We have, well, loyalist individuals within a pop are pleased with the state of their country and are willing to defend it from dissident elements, both verbally and with violence if necessary. The approval of interest groups supported by loyalist pops is improved. Loyalists are created whenever a pop's standard of living increases and due to decisions made during special events. Wow, okay. Special events. The opposite of a loyalist is a radical. Whenever a radical would be created in a pop that already has loyalists, one loyalist becomes neutral instead. Okay, so neutrals, vast majority of the population is neutral. Loyalists, 10%. Our population loves their country and has had their, I guess, standard of living increasing. Number of loyalists changed by plus 4,000 since 11th April 1840 in the last year, I guess. The most impactful factors are plus 10,000 from increases in standard of living and minus 6,000 from pops dying, events, and other reasons. Okay. Loyalists by profession. Laborers are loyalists, shopkeepers, clerks, some in other professions. Laborers love us. Loyalists by interest group. Catholic Church, industrialist, rural folk, 84,000 politically unaligned. Effects from loyalists on interest group approval. Okay, armed forces, Catholic Church. Let's make sure, okay, we keep our bonuses. That's paramount. Fine, radicals. Radical individuals within a pop are disillusioned with the state of their country. The presence of radicals in a state contributes to turmoil, and the radicalism of pops contributes to political movement radicalism. The approval of interest groups supported by radical pops will also be impacted. Okay, radicals are created continuously while a pop is subjected to discrimination or when their standard of living falls below their minimum expected standard of living. Whenever a pop standard of living decreases, and due to decisions made during special events. Radicals are also created in pops that support political movements whose demands go unfulfilled, and when pops are fired from a building's workforce, particularly if they held ownership shares. Okay, the opposite of radical is a loyalist. Okay. 20,000 radicals, and who are they? Also laborers. Okay. So 16,000. Population 16,000. Okay, align themselves with the Catholic Church. And of those, we have 2,000 loyalists, 120 radicals, industrialists, almost all loyalists. Landowners, kind of split. Armed forces are mostly loyalists. Intelligentsia, mostly loyalists. Rural folk, yeah, these are laborers. 10,000, mostly loyalists still. That's fine. Okay, these are all the bonuses we have. Exiled agitators. Potential for one agitator. Where's this guy? We'll start movement to enact National Guard. No colonial affairs, enact protectionism, National Guard. Professional army, no home affairs. Petite bourgeoisie and armed forces endorse. This, I'm not sure we really need this. No home affairs, colonial resettlement, tenant farms. Mercantilism, we can change to free trade. Industrialists endorse this. Opposition. Intelligentsia opposes this. Rural folk oppose this. No one else cares. Right now we get plus 50% tariffs on imports, 5% tariffs on exports. We don't. So tariffs. I think tariffs only gives us 617. Income taxes, poll taxes, tariffs. This will radicalize the intelligentsia. hold off for now. No social security. Oh, we can now get poor laws. Industrialists endorse this and trade unions. Landowners oppose this. They will go from -5, 11 to 6. Right, so landowners will lose 10% aristocrat investment pool. What do we gain from that? Not much, I guess. Plus 20% welfare payments. It's fine for now. For now, it's okay. Leave that as it is. Economic system interventionism. Could go laissez-faire. Plus 1 max number of companies. Plus 75% private construction allocation. Minus 25% loan interest rate. No. Can subsidize infrastructure. Can subsidize trade centers. Yes, disallow downsizing non-government buildings now. 25% capitalist investment pool. 25% shopkeepers investment pool. Disallowed by requires one of the following. Okay. Empiricism unlocked. An epistemological philosophy deriving knowledge from empirical evidence. Information gathered from experiences rather than cultural norms or religious beliefs. 10% influence, 0.5% per wealth education access, plus 1 max education institution investment. Okay, let's go to institutions. Let's go ahead and up our Catholic Church education level. We have the bureaucracy to support it. Gives us 20% education access, 40% conversion, 20% Catholic Church political strength. It's fine with us. Laws, let's go back. Interventionism versus laissez-faire. Yeah, I think it's too early. I like interventionism. We need to stimulate, guide our economy. Motor industries are almost done. Steel mills suffering a little bit from lack of demand for steel. But with the motor industries up, that will change. We immediately will have railways also. And more railways. So let's get that up. $2 million GDP, guys. Perfect. Inflation. Spending their money on tobacco now. Jesus. Okay, well, at least wheat has gone down for these guys. Fruit. Coal. Wood. Furniture. Furniture would be a nice to build once we're done with all of this. Furniture manufacturers, yeah, they could fabric and wood. Maybe we'll add that in at the end of our construction queue. Why not? What do we have? Engines input goods shortage in Chilean market. Yeah, that will come soon. Yeah, there we are. There we are. That's coming online now. Game up. Guys, here we are. German de Vidal retires. The leader of the rural folk has retired from political life. Severino de Vidal, a non-royalist, now leads the interest group. Ideology: royalist, strongly endorse monarchy. His leader's loyalties are to the monarchy and its rightful ruler. Fine. Devout scandal. It has been revealed that David Gamara of the Catholic Church has been having a secret affair with the member of the clergy. His resignation is being demanded. Yes, please. I don't think we like him, do we? This guy just keeps hating on everything. The very fact that this sneaky bastard thought he could get away with such a gross misuse of power shows everything wrong with the leadership of the Catholic Church. Force him to step down. He is liked. He's 45. He's tactful. Just one interest group approval. You don't know who you're gonna get, but he's pacifist. Opposes professional army. Strongly opposes colonial resettlement. Let's get him out. Catholic Church. Okay. Big Marla has died. Oof. Committed suicide, couldn't handle it. Okay. It's a shame though. He's a theocrat, the new leader. He endorses state religion and strongly endorses theocracy. Neutral. Okay, well, at least he now only opposes presidential republic. He's bigoted. Minus 35% popularity. God. Government interest group approval. Okay, fractional distillation unlocked. Repeated vaporizing and condensing allows the liquids to be separated into purer components. Practical applications of this process are endless. Patent stills for food industries, baking powder, rubber, mastication. Sure, knowledge of nitroglycerin has started to spread. That's good. Okay, Catholic Church, basically, I'm not sure. I think there was a marginal benefit getting this guy. They remain loyal, and that's what's important. Finally, we have a legitimate government. Fantastic. Everyone is united in our push in Chilean economic dominance. Hang on, market. Construction. Okay, let's just finish these tools. I kind of missed the fact that actually the railways... Hang on. Did we build? Okay, there was a railway built in Santiago. Now we need one here. Okay, fine. Increase investment in the education institution to 2. Perfect. Overview. Road maintenance and encourage agriculture we have. 48 of 64. Okay, so our railways are working. Right? They produce 25 transportation per week. Produced by railways, consumption, pop needs 16. We have cheap transportation. It's fine, we can subsidize it for now. Let's see how this works. Our motor industries need a lot more demand for engines. Fine. Steel could use with more demand. In our tooling workshops, also. Water tube boiler unlocked. Water tube boiler for furniture, tooling, workshops, paper mills, steel mills, motor industries, coal mines, and everybody. Screw frigate unlocked. The screw frigate is the application of screw propeller technology to create faster ships. Ironclad reinforced wooden ships from shipyards, steam ships for military shipyards. Knowledge of hydraulic cranes has started to spread. +3 port max level. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at our gold mines. What can we do? Condensing engine pump. Okay, we can do that, but to be honest, we don't need to do that yet. I mean, we're still in a surplus, despite having low taxes. And yeah. Well, hang on. With politics, we will need intelligentsia on our side. We need plus 10% society research. The way to get that, actually, we could up government wages. Yeah, there we are. 10% society research speed. Very nice. Pharmaceuticals will take 4 years. Okay. Perfect. What are we building? Railway in Los Rios. We now have railways in Santiago. Very nice. Choo-choo. Yes, please. More iron here. Let's see, how can we increase demand for our engines? Anything we can do here? No. Rail transportation, maybe. We can release 5,000 laborers. But it's okay, we still have 10,000 peasants here. Iron mines. Again, rail transportation. We can use some transportation. So we could build more railways and release some of the labor into the labor market. That is a possibility. Produce a whole lot more of any resource with just the tech increase. Wheat farms. Still some way away. Fine. Livestock ranches. This is pretty cheap. We could build one more of these. Slaughterhouses for more tools. Meat is already pretty cheap, but it's fine. This, right? We have, yeah, we could use with more tools demand. Water tube boiler. Plus 15 generate pollution. Coal plus 30. Labor is minus. Okay, again, it's just a way to release labor. Okay, if we need to. Steel tools. Okay. Fine. Auto industry still plenty of capacity. So let's think about this. We got these. Here is anything we can do here. Still 2,000 peasants. What's going on? Raising concerns. Intelligentsia have expressed their concerns about government decisions clearly favoring the interests of the industrialists. Choosing is always hard, not because the decision is difficult to make, but because the consequences can be a bit inconvenient. Rumors are spreading like smoke from a factory, staining the clear air of Chile with a dense and vicious poison. Intelligentsia +2, industrialist -2. They need to accept that we cannot always please everyone. -10% political strength, -1 interest group approval. I mean, we can lose 2 from industrialists. We'll still get the bonuses, right? That's at least 8. This needs to be addressed. Fine. Intelligentsia. We need this avant-garde bonus. What others dare not even think we will already be speaking aloud. Our art and ideas will cut directly to hearts and force open eyes. If not in astonishment, then in shock. Alright. Goods shortage. Okay. What about like small explosives factory we could build? A fertilizer factory we could build? Goods consumption, iron and sulfur, and we produce a lot of fertilizer. I think that's only really what that would produce 90 fertilizer. Wheat farms need 40. I feel like if we go to fertilizer tech, which would come with improved fertilizer, that's like the next thing we do. It's some way away. It's okay. Okay, we are progressing. Chilean cooler infrastructure. We could actually build some railways in our province as well, just to get the engines demand up and give it plenty of infrastructure. Right. Buildings, furniture, and then railways, okay. 51 weeks. Man, they take 50 weeks to build. That's just half of it. Should we build another construction sector? Or do we wait for steel frame buildings? Chile has invented steel frame buildings. Well, that will be quite some time, I'm guessing. Steel frame buildings. Where would that be? Steel frame. We must be somewhere. Telephone, electric rails, radio, compression, all tube weight. Reinforced concrete. Alright. Where's our construction sector? Steel frame buildings. Okay, where is it? Steel frame buildings. Sorry guys. Not sure if I'm just being blind or what. I don't see it. Electrical generation. Sorry guys. I'm being a little thick. Steel frame buildings. Chile has invented steel frame buildings. +5 max weekly construction progress, 23 years to research. Tier 3. Tier 3, where is it? Rubber mastication, vacuum canning, shift work, steel railways, rotary valve, reinforced concrete, open heart, and steam donkey, proof fertilizer. Okay, this is also level 3. Machine pump jacks, electrical generation, aniline, vulcanization. I do not see steel frame buildings. No. Proposal for defensive pact. Paraguay wishes to enter a defensive pact. Not really. I think we need to watch out for being against any invasions, guys. So let's establish a university removed from the journal. Inefficient agriculture. Industrialists have started complaining about the existence of subsistence farms in Santiago, stating that their undeniable inefficiency should be immediately addressed. The fertile soul of our people suffers, relegated to tired and callous hands, too exhausted from manual labor to perform at a decent level. Too poor to be able to use more advanced tools that would make them more profitable. This industry is just a useless investment. Plus 25% migration attraction for Santiago. Plus 5% upper strata pops become more radical. Industrialist gets allowed subsistence farming, -1 interest group approval. They serve our purposes. Kinda punishing the industrials a little bit, but guys, hold your horses. That's what I would say to them. Okay, market access. Okay, we need infrastructure. We need small arms, perhaps. Clippers. Yeah. Let's have a look at our military, maybe. Our army is regulars and conscripts. Chilean battalions and conscript battalions. We have 10 battalions. 0 mobilized. 0 out of 0 raised conscript battalions. Total number of Chilean battalions and their technological sophistication results in an army power projection of 193. Okay, first Chilean army. 10. Organization value 25. Max value 25 out of 100. Due to low organization, first Chilean army suffers the following effects. So why does it have lower organization? Okay. Arms, recruit additional general, station in HQ, deploy, plan a naval invasion, mobilize. Country must be part of a diplomatic play. Okay, pin to outliner. Demobilized military unit, line infantry. Defense, 25 defense, 10 morale loss. Upkeep per unit, +1 small arms. To do unit type flavor description. Okay. Fine. Perhaps leave that as it is. Although if you click on the barracks here, 5,000 men employed. That's your 5 battalions. Production method. Training method. Total about 60 training rate. Officers 250. Servicemen 4.75. Line infantry. Okay. Small arms. Workforce officers and servicemen. Okay. Before we do anything, we need to establish a small arms industry. Arms. Right? Yeah. Arms industry. Arms industries. Goods production, small arms plus 30, so they would support 30 of these battalions. Take iron and hardwood. Laborers. Yeah, we can establish it. That's not a problem. We might need artillery later as well. That's iron and more hardwood. Potentially. Okay. Let's get that railway in Los Rios built, guys. Ready? What are we building? Food industries in Los Rios. An urban center got created in Los Rios, actually. Oh, wait, hang on. Buildings. Food in Los Rios, tobacco. Oh, didn't we build the furniture? We didn't actually. Textile university. Hang on. Buildings, construction, show government construction. Let's cancel furniture. Railway, and keep building railways because it seems like our industrialists have built furniture manufacturers in Los Rios instead. It's good, producing. Good stuff. Lathes. Furniture plus 20. Tool. More tools. Of course, let's do that. Definitely use tools. We have cheap tools in our economy. Get more furniture going. Luxury furniture production. Precision tools. A lot of luxury furniture. Prioritize non-luxury furniture. Yeah, let's just get non-luxury furniture out to the market. Water tube boiler. I feel like let's go with that because in Los Rios, then we're going to start to run out of people very soon. Speed this up. Let's get the railways built in Los Rios. It's 2 weeks. Let's go. Boom. Done. The agency have approval of 10. Perfect. The country is almost say couldn't be more united. Government is legitimate. Powering ahead. Railways established, plenty of infrastructure. Nothing's gonna stop us now. Food industries. What do they do? Food industries. Produce groceries, goods consumption, grain. Who actually eats groceries in our world? Will people start eating groceries instead of just grains? It's not 22%. Okay, finally their income is 6.2. 1,712 for upper strata. Guys, sorry, what is this pop? That is a man's face for sure. Surely. Surely that is a man's face. That cannot be a woman. Jesus. Okay. Struggling. Okay, but on average they have a 9. I'm trying to get them to 10, right? We need to get them to impoverished. Good stuff, good stuff. We're at 2.2 million. More than with 3.5x our GDP from the start, guys. Almost quadrupled it. Almost tripled our literacy. 10.6. This thing just keeps doesn't really go up all that much. 1% growth. 10% of our population, or 9 is loyalists. All good. Yep, let's get the infrastructure going in Chilean Araucania. Look at our motor industries. Perfect. More engines. Tube boiler, automobile production. Okay. Electric engines. Okay, only electricity could bring us more. But this thing, yeah, will fulfill our demand for a while. Can we export engines? Export engines. The Prussian market we could. Not super profitably, but what else could we export? Our clothes, coal, fertilizer, engines, fish, furniture, grain, iron, king market. The Egyptian market. Tobacco. Oh, tobacco. Wait, no. Tools. King market. We could export our tools. Well, let's do it. Alright. Export our iron to the king market. See what that does. Alright. We can always cancel it. It will only raise the efficiency of our industry. It will raise the prices for tools in our market, I guess. So we're 34.5. Let's see. Now iron. Iron is 39, pretty cheap as well. Coal. Coal is expensive. That's because... Why are we not fully employed? That's what I would like to know. We can do condensing pump. Let's do that. More coal for our domestic economy. Oh yeah, and I think the reason we're not fully employed... We have peasants still. We should have spare labor. Laborers on fishing wharves in Los Rios with 1.4k qualifying laborers aren't willing to work for a wage of 3.32. Guys, really. Meat is already pretty cheap. These are really like taking forever. 54 shipyards in Santiago. Why do we need shipyards, guys? Livestock ranches in Los Rios. Banking unlocked. Okay. 10% minting. Perfect. -2% loan interest. A vast financial institution, the bank provides security for public and private interests. It can become the centerpiece of a vast monetary network of investments, loans, and opportunities. Sure. We're about 2 years away from pharmaceuticals, hopefully boosting our population growth further. Why do we need shipyards, guys? Why do we need clippers? What on earth do we need those for? Clothes we could expand. Could we get... Could not. Cheap fabric, cheap dyes. So let's expand that. Motor industries will ramp up slowly. Steel will ramp up eventually. Right, at least it is at full capacity. That's good. Okay. Let's go to buildings, construction. So government construction will expand our textile mills after this railway construction in the province. Yeah. Fine, let's go up. Let's try to go up to 1856 by the end of this episode. Quite a while, but again, let's just check our politics. Everything seems to be in order. A legitimate government, everyone's in government. Everyone's loyal. Everyone's firing. All the bonuses are up. Couldn't possibly be better. Never had it so good. Fishing, logging caps, some gold fields here. Let's get that infrastructure up. Help our steel and motor industries. Construction sector, yeah, nothing is too expensive. In fact, everything's pretty cheap. Fabric, wood, iron. Vineyards are now doing well. Tobaccos are doing well. Livestock ranches not particularly well. Wheat farms. Okay. Could do with more livestock ranches, right? We could. More fabric, fertilizer. Could do with that. Logging camps. 12 coal mines, 12.4. Right, yeah, okay, we have cheap coal for everyone now. Furniture. Probably do with one more. A little later. But let's put it in. Food industries, yeah, I'm not sure who asked for food industries. Let's go and see. Groceries. Railways built in our Chilean Araucania, so we're now fully railwayed in our country. Hop needs 0.13. Chilean market. Local prices, applications can be produced by food industries, consumed by pops of wealth 1 to 29. Basic food needs. Okay. I don't know. Maybe it's a long-term investment. Perhaps population will switch to groceries eventually. Will they? Transport. Dangerous equipment. The furniture manufacturers in Los Rios have seen an increase in workplace injuries due to increased mechanization and poor safety regulations. Accidents have always happened, but I felt like I used to have time to react. Not this time. I grabbed his arm to pull him out of the way, but I'd barely got hold of his wrist before the arm was all I held onto. We cannot pull the brakes on the engines of progress. Los Rios gets lacking industrial safety regulations, plus 4% mortality. Trade unions get minus 2% interest approval. Slow down production while the staff adjust to this new machinery. I don't know, minus 10 now. We can't. Sorry, but we cannot pull the brakes on the engines of progress. I mean, if you want to make an omelette, you know it, guys. Okay, let's get these textile mills and furniture out there. Let's still. Yeah, okay, let's decrease the prices of these. Hopefully that will raise their standard of living. I mean, we need to do something about taxation or something. We need to somehow redistribute. These guys, they started off being, what, 50 versus 5? So 10 times richer. And they were 50 and these guys were 18. So 2.5 times discrepancy between middle and upper strata. And now we have a discrepancy of 6 times with middle strata and 20 times. Okay, they do have like 5% excess. Okay, wait, groceries. So people, okay, they are starting to want groceries. Okay, now they've disappeared. Okay, struggling. They pay an average of plus 21.7% compared to base prices for their pop needs. Large expenses are grain, tobacco, and clothes. We are expanding clothes. Tobacco still 10. Minus 12% compared to base price. I'm not sure what the charge is here. Transportation is cheap. Peasants 14. Coal mines, rail transportation. Release a bit of labor in the labor market here. Right. Gold mines, still rail transportation. Right. Railway that produces transportation. It's now super expensive here. Oops. Okay, we can add one more then. Unemployed 5,000. They'll find employment. Mm-hmm. Speed this up. Pretty sure we will. There you go. Pharmaceuticals unlocked. The discovery of pharmaceuticals allows medicine to jump ahead as they can be prescribed for all types of ailments. Plus 1 max health system institution. Institutions. Yeah. Minus 6% mortality. And our next research is quinine. Society quinine. Isolation of quinine allows it to be used as a most effective medicine against the harsh effects of malaria. Okay. Removes all effects from malaria in your owned colonies and states. Allows establishment of colonies in states with severe malaria. Leads to civilizing mission technology. But plus 1 max colonial affairs institution. Which I assume will let us go to 0.3. So that will be a 50% increase in the speed of colonization. Which is significant. How long does that take? 4 years. Okay. Let's keep going. 2 more years, guys. Nitroglycerin unlocked. Oh, wow, hang on. This was the technique of producing reliable explosives out of nitrates. This often meant using fertilizers as base material. 25% resource discovery chance. Okay, nitroglycerin for all the mines. Coal, iron, lead, sulfur, gold. Okay, hydraulic cranes unlocked. Cranes powered by water pressure are vastly stronger than earlier stationary cranes. The strength and efficiency can greatly increase the flow of goods in and out of commercial ports. Plus 3 max port level. Knowledge of general staff has started to spread to us. Okay. Okay, everyone's still loyal. That's good. Textile mills. Okay. Can't hire people. Laborers aren't willing to work. Let's see. Let's let the market forces sort this out. Shipyards. Why on earth do we need shipyards, guys? I mean, let's say it's productive though. How can it be productive? I don't get it. What do we even use? Clippers. Ports. We have 1 port. We need 5 clippers in our whole thing. In our market, don't we? Yeah, we have 1 port in Santiago. And that's frankly enough convoys for us. I could cancel like quite a few of these without any impact. Cancel these clothes. Furniture is fine. Iron. Oh, we're exporting. Okay, fine. Tools we're exporting. Importing arms. Can we export clippers? We export clippers somewhere. But is that because, wait, clippers, for example, just nowhere. King market. No, just no. Okay, let's get some furniture. Manufacturers expanded here. More tools, Jesus. We lost Rios now. Really? Russia have declared French Republic to be their rival. Furniture and then more railways in Santiago. Right, because transportation has become pretty expensive here. Here we're fine. Lots of infrastructure everywhere. Santiago, we could actually use more infrastructure too, so that's fine. We'll build more railways. More demand for our motor industries. Health system, it's increased to perfect. Nice, 1.3. Very nice, exactly what we need. It's about 5,000 workers per year, because a third are gainfully employed from the population. I like that. We need more of that though. More. To get more though, we need laws. Public health insurance. Plus 2 max health system institution investment. Oh wow, this would be... If we manage to enact this, except everyone opposes it. Industrialists oppose it, Catholic Church opposes this. Okay. Who does like this? Okay, it's only trade unions that support this law. Okay, so getting it now is impossible. This would be minus 4% mortality per wealth. Yeah, per wealth. Mass communication unlocked. Plus 10% authority. Mass communication is the easiest spread of information utilizing technologies such as newspaper. Okay, so but coming back to this, guys, it give us plus 2 standard of living as opposed to plus 1. And it would give us minus 4% mortality per wealth. I guess wealth of our lowest strata is now around 9. Let's say it's 10, it would give us minus 4% mortality. Yeah, we're getting minus 6 from charity hospitals. So we need to raise the average standard of living of our pop substantially before private health actually helps. Okay. America-Prussian rivalry declared. Fine. More tobacco industries being developed. 15 weeks. Things take us 2 years almost to build a set of railways. Construction sector. Steel frame. Chile has invented steel frame buildings. So whenever actually requires all of the following: modern sewage. Wait, modern sewage I've seen. Oh, there they are. Jesus. How could I not see them? Oh, they're in society research. That's why. Jesus. Okay. I mean, so that's 3. Modern sewage is 3 years away. And this would be 18 years away. Okay, guys. It's gonna be a long time. A long time before we see steel frame buildings. So we can go ahead and add one more. 25 logs, fabrics. Need more fabric and wood. I feel like we could do with one more construction sector, to be honest, because everything is taking a little Bit of a crazy time to build. Although, do we really need things to be built faster? Do we? Railway in Santiago. I think we do. We'll get +5 more, plus 25% capacity, right? It's not too bad. Let's get to up to 25. I think we can. 25% faster construction. It's not too drastic. Not too bad. It's fine. But where do we go next? Fertilizers. That's what we're doing next. What are we doing? Quinine. 2 years. And we really need improved fertilizers right now. And then maybe dynamite. Right, for the dynamite for coal mines, iron mines. Keep, you know. Need to work on our mining industry. What do we need it for? More gold, yes, but we don't need. We're in budget surplus anyway. We need more industries. Sure, we could automate more of our industries here, which would require more transportation, which means more railways. More railways would need more motors, which we have plenty. More motors would need more steel. Right, we could already support another steel. Right. Let's get the price of... It's down. Oh, we could actually use another railway in Los Rios soon. Right. Filling out that infrastructure fairly quickly now. Let's get, yeah, construction sector, another railway. That will feed into motorways and steel. Steel will increases iron and coal. We don't need to expand. We're fine. But if we did get dynamite, we would be able to actually expand these without building new industries. So yeah, so let's go for dynamite. That will allow us to just increase the output of our industries by just changing production methods. That's good. That's good. What else? To increase our GDP. What else could we do? Livestock ranches already considered. I mean, wheat remains our eternal issue. We need 40 fertilizer. Right, we could just... requires a lot of labor. Harvesting tools. Do this and just free up some labor on the wheat farms. Steam-powered thresher machines. Chile has invented threshing machines. Fertilizers, yeah. Okay, more wheat. We need fertilizers for more. We don't need to build anything. We don't need to build up wheat. We need to invent fertilizers. And upgrade our production method. That's what needs to happen. About Chile and Patagonia. Infrastructure 0 of 2. Okay. Slow but steady. Hopefully that will speed up with the colonial expansion of Colonial Affairs Institution once we unlock quinine. Population is growing very well. Okay, we are approaching, guys, January 1856. That's 20 years into the game. We're almost at 2.6 million GDP. Number 42 worldwide. So that's quadrupled. We've quadrupled our GDP, more than quadrupled. 4.25 or so. Per capita GDP has quadrupled. 38% literacy now. Good. 11.4 average standard of living. Population has expanded by what, 200,000 people? Yeah. And we have 1.3% population growth rate. We have very few radicals, so these have fallen. I guess as people have died. 130,000 loyalists. Government remains united and legitimate. All interest groups seem to be happy. And armed forces need to kind of vacate. We need to transition into this proper electoral government somehow. Population-wise, we need to fix, like, redistribute income to the lower strata. That needs to happen, guys, because otherwise this is just out of whack. Yeah, all goods are fairly cheap. 6% excess, perfect. The lower strata are finally saving enough money. Hopefully we break the 10 mark soon. Oh, let's pause here actually. And we get to 10. Now let's make a cut for the episode here, guys. Thanks a lot for joining for episode 4. We're 20 years into the game. So 20%. Yeah, so let's take stock next game, but I think we're doing very well. Slow and steady progress on all fronts. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in episode 5, where we will also do a recap of what's actually going on in the world, maybe. As United States continues to colonize here. Hopefully, yeah, more exciting times are coming. As we build up our domestic industry and maybe even try to engage in a bit of diplomacy. Maybe even warfare. I don't know. We have to be careful not to be blindsided by Peru, Bolivia, or Argentina. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys. I hope to see you in the next episode. Thanks and bye.